Hi, I'm Professor E. Welcome to the Robot Program. In this episode, we'll show you how to have your robot recognize emotions using the Microsoft Cognitive Emotion Cloud services.
I think you are feeling happiness.
Let's join DJ in the studio to learn more. How cool is it that robots can now detect emotion? And we can do that with our Easy Robots.
We can. The Microsoft Cognitive Services has an emotion plugin. It's hard to say. Microsoft Cognitive Services.
That's a mouthful.
It is a mouthful. So the Microsoft Cognitive Services has an online service which you can subscribe to, and your robot can actually tell you if you're happy or if you're sad.
That's great. Let's see it.
Yeah, so there's a reason why we have so many robots out here. First, we should describe that, is this will apply to any Easy Robot, including the Developer Kit, the IoTiny, Rolly, AdventureBot, 6, anything you dream up.
Anybody with a camera.
Anybody with a camera. We're going to use JD for this example.
Okay.
Okay, so we're going to power him up.
Starting with a freshly charged robot, as always.
Always freshly charged robot. And now we want to connect to JD, but we also need to connect to the internet at the same time. So for that, I use a secondary Wi-Fi dongle connected to my computer and a USB port. But I will also, or could also, use an Ethernet port connected to my computer. And third option is you can look at the tutorial and you can connect your EZB to your router, and then your computer can connect to the EZB as well as the internet at the same time. Okay, so we're going to load Easy Builder. And we're not going to load any project. We're going to start from a brand new, fresh project, so push new. Now we want to add the Microsoft Cognitive Services plugin to Easy Builder. So we're going to push the Add button, and we're going to choose Get Plugins. And it's going to bring us to the internet where we can now browse all the Easy Builder plugins and locate the Microsoft Cognitive Emotion service we're going to use and click Install.
Purple happy face.
Purple happy face. And it'll download the install file and click on that. And the plugin will automatically install directly into Easy Builder. You can now close down your web browser and we'll click Add. And from the Camera tab, we will now have the Microsoft Cognitive Emotion service.
That was pretty easy.
It's pretty easy. We'll add that. And now we also need to add a camera to our service as well, to our project as well.
Our normal camera controls so that we can control the information going in and out of our camera.
So push the gear button on the Microsoft Emotion plugin. Now, whenever the Microsoft Cognitive Service is going to detect your emotion, we want it to be able to speak out of the robot and tell you if you're happy or if you're sad. Okay? So we're going to do that while we're in here as well. We're going to click on the gear, or sorry, on the little pencil to edit the code. Now my default script editor is Blockly, which is good because that's what we're going to edit in. I'm going to choose from the audio tab, Say EZB. And under text, I'm going to choose Create Text With. I'm going to choose text here. And I'm going to type in, I think you are feeling. I'm just going to put a space at the end because now we're going to append a variable to this. And that variable is going to be the emotion description. And that's the variable that will be populated when it detects your emotion through using the cognitive services. So we can look at the script really quickly. You'll see here that the robot is going to speak, I think you are feeling, and then whatever it is that the emotion description provides. So we'll go back to our Blockly interface and click Save.
So this code is going to run every time it's detecting a new emotion.
Every time we push the button and ask it to detect emotion.
That's right.
Now we want to connect to the robot. So I have, of course, internet access through one Wi-Fi connection, and then I'm going to connect to the robot through a second Wi-Fi connection. And I'm going to choose my robot here, press Connect. Now I'm going to connect to the robot. Now, the robot's not going to initialize or actually do anything at all because we're not using the default robot project. We're just using the camera in this example. And now I'm going to connect to the camera. There we go. So now the robot can see us. Hello. Hi. So every time we push the describe image button on the screen now, the robot's going to describe whether you think you're happy or sad. So let's try Professor E out here. So you're obviously very happy. Let's be
very happy. I'm so excited.
Here we go. Describe image.
I think you are feeling happiness.
I'm feeling happiness.
The robot was correct. And you can see here that you have, happiness is 1, meaning 1%. So a very high percentage. It's in a floating point, so 0.1, 0.2, etc. Now, let's see if you can make the robot think you're sad.
Okay, I don't know. I'm pretty excited. We're playing with robots. This might be hard.
Okay.
I think you are feeling neutral.
Neutral. Okay.
Neutral. Okay.
Can I try?
Yeah, let's see how sad you can get.
Let's see. Come on, JD. Okay, first I got to see if he sees me being happy.
I think you are feeling happiness.
Oh, it's right. Okay, now let's see if I can be sad. Oh, robots.
No.
I think you are feeling neutral.
Neutral. Oh my. I don't know. This might be a game at home to see if you can think the robot can think you're sad.
Maybe I can work up some tears.
Okay, you ready?
Let's see.
Okay.
I think you are feeling neutral.
No, I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready.
Okay,
try again.
not ready.
Try again.
Okay.
I'll tell you when I'm ready.
When your eyes are open? Okay.
Yeah, when my eyes are open.
Okay. Prepping for the Grammys. Oh, that's good.
You are feeling sad.
Yeah!
There you go.
I'm so happy you're sad.
That is not an attractive face, but it did the job.
Excellent. Now we can go one step further because we want the robot maybe to trigger and look for happiness when we ask it with our voice. So let's click Add and Audio. And in here we have the ability to do speech recognition. So we'll select that. And we're going to select the gear on the speech recognition. And we're going to enter the phrase, how do I feel? Okay. And then the code for that, we'll push on this edit here. And we want the code that's going to be run. It's going to be run as a control command. So we'll add the control command. And we'll select in here, and there's a Microsoft Cognitive Detect. We want to select that. That's going to tell the Microsoft Cognitive plugin to detect. It's equivalent to pushing the detect button every time we say, how do I feel? So we'll save that. Now here, I'll try it out. You ready?
Okay.
How do I feel? Okay, now detected my confidence at very low at 0.68. So let's go back into the speech recognition control here.
So it's not sure what you're saying.
It's not sure what I'm saying. And we can choose the minimal confidence. So let's lower the confidence.
55.
Let's bring it right down to 51.
51, okay.
51. Now it's going to pick up pretty much anything I say. So let's just see if it gets it. You ready? How do I feel?
I think you are feeling happiness.
Good. Okay, so the robot is recognizing what you're saying, which is triggering it to then perform the cognitive analysis, takes the picture, does the analysis, and then speaks because we gave it that other script.
You got it.
Lots of steps involved, but it's pretty simple.
That's right. And you can see with speech recognition, computers sometimes have trouble actually hearing you. So you have to go through a few different steps to get it right. Now, Easy Robot recommends using an actual real microphone plugged into your computer to detect your voice, because the microphone built into your laptop, as we're demonstrating in this episode, is not the greatest. So let's try your voice and see if it works. So why don't you very loudly speak towards the robot and say, how do I feel?
How do I feel?
I think you are feeling neutral.
It worked.
There we go.
How do I feel?
I think you are feeling happiness.
See, we could do this all day now.
How many different emotions can it detect?
I'm not sure. Why don't you find out and let us know? So we could save this project and, of course, revisit it later if we want. We can call this the Robot Emotion Detector.
In this episode, we showed you how to use the Microsoft Cognitive Emotion Services to have your robot recognize emotions of the people around it. This is important because as we develop new technologies, it's helpful to have robots interact with humans. For example, In a hospital setting, it would be helpful if a robot was able to detect whether or not a child was feeling happy or sad. Or if we want a robot that is helping people on the street, can it detect whether or not a human is in distress? We showed you how to do that today using the Easy Robot software. You'll need to start by downloading the Microsoft Cognitive Emotion plugin. Within the control panel, you can click on the gear icon to access the configuration settings. If you click on the pencil, you can actually go to the Blockly interface and create your own custom script for controlling what your robot is doing when it's recognizing emotion. In this example, we wanted the robot to speak after it had analyzed what emotion it was recognizing. We used the Say Easy Be action, and we actually told the robot to create text that it was going to say by combining I think you are feeling with the variable emotion description. In our case, the emotion description variable was updated every time the robot assessed and analyzed a new emotion. It would then append this information to the sentence, I think you are feeling, to create an entire sentence. So, I think you are feeling sad. I think you are feeling happy. You can also write custom script that will verbally trigger the robot to look for a new emotion instead of clicking on the button. Thanks for watching this episode, and we'll see you next time. Why is emotion recognition important for robotics? What is the plugin that facilitates emotion recognition? Which icon accesses the configuration settings? Find the answers at therobotprogram.com.